A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Mike Pelfrey will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Danny Santana makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. But too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while. Oh, line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as this is swung on and chopped over to first. Scooped up, and this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He leads this lineup in stolen bases and runs scored, which is a compelling set of statistics. He's doing a fantastic job of getting himself into scoring position, so the big bats in the order, they can drive him in.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And he falls behind 0-2. And Mauer swings and misses as he's retired for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Justin Upton is a classic corner outfielder that plays average to above average defense. He's not going to blow you away with his range, but he has a good arm and great instincts off the bat.
Brian Dozier will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Gibson gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. He's been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Eric, these Twins as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And after they dropped the opener of this series on Monday, they turned around and won the next 2. So they come in with a chance to win the series and give themselves a little momentum heading for the weekend.
Gibson gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Settling in now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Miguel Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
What a great season, but in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base. He's in the top 5 in RBIs, but not leading that category.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Two out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back for more from Detroit after this. Kenny Vargas will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
3-0 now. Dino Dominguez will be next. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Dino Dominguez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. There goes the runner. That evens it up 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Byron Buxton will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Buxton's able to lay off there, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Kurt Suzuki steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, tie score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw home. And not in time as the second run scores.
The batter, center fielder.
Danny Santana will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that misses 2-2.
Oof, that high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Minnesota leads this one 2-0. Victor Martinez will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Dozier barehands it. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
J.D. Martinez will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
High and deep to right center field. Buxton looking up. Gone! solo shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Left fielder, Justin
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 302 is the average coming in. 31 homers and 78 RBIs. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Dominguez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
James McCann will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Gibson's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
batting 8th, center fielder
Jones set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. We've played 2. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers 1. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Turned on down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one heck of a battle there at the plate. You know, the more pitches you see in an at-bat, the more likely you're going to get something good. Delivers a sharp single there.
Brian Dozier stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Kenny's Vargas will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere. Make it hit the grass. Give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Striding into the box, Dino Dominguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hunt to the mound. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 2-1. Andrew Romine will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that's in there for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 3.
So with one away, a reminder that Tigers baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the next 7 days. Ian Kinsler stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. One out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 2-1. Jorge Polanco is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First offering on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
0-1, here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker. And it seems like a lot of times Even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Twins retired in short order. They still lead it 2-1. Miguel Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Gibson looks in. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Pulled toward right center field. Santana on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Twins are out in front, 2-1. Danny Santana will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Danny Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the seats. 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Joe Mauer will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Kinsler for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Justin Upton will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away.
What a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
Into the box, James McCann. He reached on a single in his first try. And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Jones in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Gibson steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Buxton. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Brian Dozier will now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Back to work now is Pelfrey as he gets ahead of the leadoff hitter here. It's 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Kenny's Vargas will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. That's by him for strike 1.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And Pelfrey's next pitch will be number 75. This one's flared toward left center. Jones ranging forward. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that 2nd inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Dino Dominguez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 2-1. Andrew Romine will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
To short, hit hard. Polanco is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ian Kinsler will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Jose Iglesias will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Miguel Cabrera will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jorge Polanco will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Liner towards second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Kurt Suzuki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Victor Martinez will start things off when we come back. It's stretch time in Motown. Twins lead it 2-1. Victor Martinez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Oh, pretty flashy with the leather right there. This is all the way over on the second base side of the bag. And if he decides to leave this one for the second baseman, forget about it. It's a base hit.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Just a great two-strike pitch right there. I mean, that's all you can say. As a hitter, you're seeing fastball out of his hand, and then boom, that just disappears on you.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
The 0-1 delivery. Line hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, the tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Rob Green will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Rob Green.
James McCann will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there goes Upton. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
And that's where speed can definitely change a ball game. He's able to get into second here with 2 away, so now it might just take a single to score that tying run.
Hit back up the middle. Polanco scoops it up, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Twins bullpen does the job there. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers 1. Leading off the inning, Danny Santana, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Frank Stallings will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Frank Stallings.
Leading off the inning, Danny Santana, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Eddie Rosario stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Iglesias is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Hit in the air out to right. Buxton is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Nick Castellanos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nick Castellanos.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ian Kinsler. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Tying run headed home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Jose Iglesias digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Well, nothing makes you feel worse as a relief pitcher than blowing a game for your starter. And you got to set that to the side right now and do what you can to get out of this inning with the game still tied.
Brandon Kinsler will get the call now, as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Brandon Kinsler.
Miguel Cabrera will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Santana sprinting after it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game, and man, is he fired up.
Victor Martinez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
J.D. Martinez stands in, looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. One run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Justin Upton digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Cameron Maven will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Cameron Maven.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Into the box now, James McCann. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. The run scores from second. It's now 6-2.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too much to make up the way they've swung the bats.
Ryan Presley will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Ryan Presley.
Jones will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is in pursuit, and that retires the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 9th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front, 6-2. Nick Castellanos is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 9.
Brian Dozier will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Blaine Hardy will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brian Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
Stepping in now, Kenny Vargas. And she'll take a look at ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone.
Oh, man. That's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man on to start the 9th, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
Standing in now, Dino Dominguez. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 6-2. So long from Motown.